Same team, but it feels just a little bit different now. 8 losses in a row, and I just don't know how. Every time I watch the Kings, it just tears me down. All I want is for our young guys to play. It all just sounds like ooh. Our vets are too old to realize that they shouldn't run the offense or start the game. Put more trust in Keon while we have the chance. We're about to trade everybody, cause all we can do now is tank. Now my team's in last place. Scott Perry, can you lead the way?
Wow.
Welcome back to the Kang Gang Pod.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
That was beautiful, Christo.
First take is crazy.
Unbelievable.
That's wild how you did that on the first take. That's so good.
You know what? We talk about the Do Some Mo pod. I don't think I'm no longer the musical genius here. I think it's all you. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you.
RT.
Yeah, RT's the trivia genius, and he bullies father and sons.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
He bullies father and sons in trivia.
RT's like, I am not listening to these guys.
Dude,
my
that kid was like, I want to win something. Okay, can I go?
RT's like, no prizes. No prizes.
Not today.
You're not beating this noggin.
My ego is too much on the line right there.
RT has street cred, and he can't let them down.
wild.
Nah.
Guys. 8. Okay, I have a funny story to tell you guys. About 2 hours before the game, my dad calls me and he says, I'm putting money on the Kings tonight.
I did too. I did too. And you know what? Oh my God.
Said, this was his reasoning. He's like, no Ja, no Triple J. I know we're missing Sabonis, but Keegan's back. Like, this is the game where the Kings just get a win underneath their belt just to get some morale boosted back underneath them.
Yep.
And you know what?
You know what you did after the third quarter?
Woo,
you turned the TV off.
The Kings had their worst loss of the losing streak against a depleted Memphis Grizzlies team. But man, after watching them, I'm like, how did the Memphis Grizzlies, who were also on a 5-game losing streak, losing 9 out of their last 10, how did they come out playing like that?
Yeah.
Going into the game,
That's crazy, man.
the Grizzlies were 29th in field goal percentage, 27th in 3-point percentage, and 25th in points per game.
Yeah.
It didn't look like that tonight. Yeah. Scoring 137 points. Kings didn't even hit 100 with 96. We lost by 41.
That's bad.
Largest lead tonight, 48. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Man, well,
Go
like
first.
you said, 2 desperate teams. And like Deuce said in the post game, only one team played desperate, and that was the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm at a loss for words. I've said all that I could say on this podcast. There's no excuse. There's no fix to anything of this. This roster is just a complete mess. Nobody on this roster thinks that they could win. Our front office is screwed. Our ownership is screwed. The only thing keeping me afloat is the thought. The distant thought of a top 3 pick. That's the only thing that's really keeping me afloat right now, because what I just saw tonight should be illegal. Should be illegal to play that bad against a team missing 2 of their stars and also on a 5-game losing streak. I don't know what to say anymore. I was upset. On the drive over here, I was actually mad and upset because Kings fans deserve better. And we all laugh about it. We all joke about it, but Kings fans really deserve better. They deserve effort. They deserve a team that's willing to fight. They don't deserve a team that just taps out after the first quarter, right? A little fight to start the game, and then boom, you go down by 10 and just watch it spiral from there. We need some players with some integrity and that want to be in Sacramento. And I don't know one person on that team that wants to be in Sacramento.
Wow. I mean, I've seen it all, right? We've seen it all. We've seen it all.
RT, we're a part of history right now.
This is a part of history.
If this trend keeps going, do you want to break it down? What's about to happen?
Yeah, if we lose, my God, I have to say,
we're five away.
We're 5 away from the longest losing streak in Sacramento history.
We're almost there.
Our
Almost
point
there.
differential in this losing streak has to be a record.
Oh,
for
okay.
point
Well,
differential.
in this losing streak, we've lost by 31, 27, 33,
That's gotta
and
be a record.
41.
That's got to be.
It has to. It has to.
And if we lose 15 in a row, that's the franchise record.
15.
15.
Oh, not 13. Okay.
No, because 14 is like when Cincinnati. Oh. Yeah. So I'm just talking about franchise. If we're talking about Kansas City, Cincinnati, Rochester, like the entire franchise with all the moving that they've done.
And what's crazy is like this team is not trying to tank. Clearly, roster construction wise, this team is not like a tanking team. If we were tanking, we would be benching them the whole game, like, or they would be out for unknown reasons. But they're all healthy, minus Sabonis. All the vets are here to play, and that just shows how bad it is with all of them on the court. Let me just break this down for you really quick. We were outscored 35 to 22 in the first quarter, 75 to 47 in the second quarter. So outscored by 15 points. We allowed them to score 40 points, 40 to 25 in that second quarter. Outscored 38 to 29 in the third quarter. Outscored 24 to 20. So we lost every single quarter. The largest lead, like I said, was 48. They had 113 points by the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
For a team that's missing their two best players.
So I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. Like, it's the worst defense I've ever seen in the history of my 28 years of watching basketball. It's the worst defensive performances I've ever watched this season by this Kings team.
RT, are the Kings last in defense? Can you look it up?
You kind of have to assume so,
I
right?
test you
Where
are.
are we going to
I don't think
NBA?
you can
Go to
ratings.
ESPN and just click on the Kings.
Oh boy,
Maybe after this
ESPN and ratings probably it will change after tomorrow, but
Because
once, yeah.
we
We're in
must
the bottom
be-
4 or bottom 3.
NBA offensive ratings, whatever the hell it is.
I think we're last. We should be last in every
God,
statistical
dude!
category.
I mean, can I just say also something else? The highest we've scored tonight was 29 points,
in a quarter.
and you know who accounted for most of those points in that quarter? Zach LaVine. You
So
know
he can score. When
he can't
wants
score,
to.
but it's in garbage time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Zach in
But,
the third quarter had
dude,
13 points,
It's just ugly.
but we were down at most 37.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like the Grizzlies, I think know they're going to win. They're not playing their hardest. So yeah, Levine's getting garbage time points.
Yeah, I mean,
good for
one,
him.
two-
Where
Garbage
was
time
that? Where was
started
that in the first quarter?
We're
Where
the
was that in
seventh
first
worst.
quarter?
I mean, we're the seventh worst offense in the NBA in
Like
terms
that-
of points per game.
So we've always been a bad defensive team, but our offense just was so good in the Beam Team era that like we made up for it. Our offense is bad now, and our defense is even worse.
Yeah, and we're the third worst defense in terms of points per game.
So we're ranked 27th.
We're ranked 28th.
28th in defense. My God. Yeah, it's so funny that Coach Christie would always say, our offense is fine. It's the defense. Well, yeah, he's half correct because the defense obviously needs a lot of work.
Our offense isn't fine.
but our offense is not fine anymore.
It's not. Guys look lost out there, and then when a play that we have drawn up or we like halfway run ends, it just ends up being an ISO. Like there's so many times throughout this game that a play on offense just ends up being an ISO, and it's like, what are we doing?
And I will say this, tonight, it looked like DeRozan, this was like the last straw for him. I don't know if you guys saw, people in the comments, let me know if you saw this too, but he walked like past everyone on the bench and went to like the furthest spot where the camera could barely even capture you anymore, sitting on the bench.
God.
And he did that, like must have been like somewhere in the third. Like he like sat there and I'm like, and then I didn't even see him at the end of the game at the fourth. The cameras might have captured it, but from our broadcast, you couldn't see it. You know how like they were waiting for the buzzer to sound, then they were going to walk across the corner to the locker room. I didn't see DeRozan waiting there. He might have left early. I don't know.
Good.
So we'll see. We'll see
Send
what
his
the
ass on a
cameras
plane.
picked up. But it was, things are falling apart.
Yeah, it's awful.
And
It's awful.
I mean, as Kings fans, like this is kind of what we want, and like the grand scheme is a losing team this year. But
I think
like this is just, it's hard to cheer for a loss like this.
No,
because
and but like for the players though, right? This is just low because again, the players that we root for and cheer for are humans, right? Like they have feelings. They they put their heart and soul into this game, and for
they
this,
can't be. They're not.
no,
happy
they're
right
not
now.
happy at all.
No
No,
one's
no one,
happy.
nobody's happy, dude, and nobody's happy. Maybe Keegan, if he is just doing like a smile because he came back today, but dude, this is just disaster. This is
We're watching history unfold, and not in a good way.
no.
It's a disaster, and there's no like hope for it to get better, which is like why we just need to change everything up. We need to trade everybody, get younger, because it's awful.
If
It's
we
awful.
didn't own our pick this year, we would be in serious trouble.
Oh yeah,
Like we would be like,
that's the only
SOS.
silver lining
yeah.
is that we have all our future assets for the most part. Like that's
That's why, like, at the end of the day, it's okay that we're losing, but it's just, as a Kings fan, watching the players on the court perform the way they do without any pride, that's what kind of hurts. And I bet you that's killing Doug Christie. But Doug Christie did see some pride out of the young players tonight because they got a lots of run tonight. Maxime Reynaud, I want to shout him out first.
Go.
He had 12 points on 6 for 8 from shooting. Like RT said, Keegan Murray is back after a 15-game absence. We've been waiting for the man to suit up. He had a nice little brace on his thumb.
he looked a lot better.
And he looked, that first play.
Ooh, that first play was nasty.
Play.
That's ISO
got
Keegs
into
that
his
I want to
bag.
see. See, I want to see ISO Keegs do that, and you said the shot count 8 to 10 times. I was wrong. I want to see ISO Keegs do that 15, 18 times a game.
He shot 13 tonight.
Yeah,
He shot
that's what
13.
I want to see.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
That's why when you said 8 to 10 yesterday, I'm like, no.
Well, I mean, 8 to 10 with Zach LaVine, Black Hole, DeMar DeRozan on your team. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, there's only so many shots you can take.
No, of course.
But with them off the team, 100%, 15 to 20, 25.
Because he got 13 tonight. He only connected 5, so 5 for 13 from the field. But he did have 11 points. We weren't expecting, obviously, a masterclass in his first game back after, because obviously, like, it takes a while to get that conditioning back. But that first play was very, very promising. And then he did go on a little bit of a scoring run, so he had some moments. But yeah, I liked what I saw out of Keegan tonight. But the one thing, man, he was sitting in the corner for so much at the beginning. Like when he was in for 8 minutes straight. And I think there was only one action that had Keegan involved. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't, I'm not including that like inbounds pass because that was a grenade that didn't count. But outside of that, Keegan was just sitting in the corner. And that's what we don't want to see.
I think that's just our offense.
But that's our, I mean, like,
I think that's just our offense. We're not schemed well. We don't have good spacing. We just run pick and rolls.
But we're not even running anything like
Nothing.
to even get Keegan out of the corner.
Right.
And that's what, because obviously, like, what we want is the same. We don't want DeRozan and LaVine hogging up all the shots. We want to see some other guys get involved, especially when it's technically garbage minutes in the second half. We want Keegan to be, taking control.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved what I saw out of Keegan. Maxime Reynaud with the 12 points. Nick Clifford, 8 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. I'll just go down the list. LaVine, he did the best scoring wise with 26. He got 10 in the first quarter, 13 in that third. But by that point,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
it was
Get you out
chops.
the door, bud.
But that DeRozan only shot 3 times tonight. Like I said, he did not look happy. I'm sure we'll see something when we're done recording.
I think he just doesn't want to get traded. I think
No,
he
I
just
think-
wants to get bought out.
Oh.
I don't even know if there's trade value, but
Yeah, do you see a
buyout
world where a buyout from
a buyout
LaVine
could be-
or DeRozan could be in the future?
I think a buyout could be looming for DeRozan. I think
Because that would be doing him right, essentially. Like, he's at this stage in his career, he's like a loved player by every single franchise. Like, I think I could see a world where, like, if we need to, just to, like, it would be a win-win for both sides.
I think
DeRozan
a
and the
buyout's
team.
most likely. I don't think his trade value is going to be up, and the next year is partially guaranteed. So the buyout would only be for this season, realistically. So yeah, I think a buyout for DeRozan's definitely.
So you would like, obviously, to get something in return for DeRozan, but say there's nothing on the table.
Yeah, the way he's playing, there's no way.
But because, like, at this rate, it's probably like second round picks and then maybe one player to just try and get the salary to fit. But at that point, that's like the best hope for a guy at his age. But
Yeah.
for Zach LaVine standards, I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like we're still gonna be able to move LaVine. I feel like every team needs kind of like that go-to flamethrower scorer, and he has shown signs this year that he can do it when he's motivated. So I think there's gonna be a team that takes the bait and they're like, oh, change of scenery, maybe he'll play better. So I think we'll end up having to move LaVine, but DeRozan, I don't know what his trade value is gonna be unless we attach him to something.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting with that. But I want to break down the Memphis Grizzlies second unit masterclass because this was insane. So yeah, the Kings went down 14 points in the first quarter. The Grizzlies had 15 bench points in the first quarter. 15 out of the 35 were bench points, and they also had 16 points in the paint, which is crazy. So 16 paint points, 15 bench points. Their bench almost outscored the Kings because we only had 22. Moving into the second quarter, the Kings went down 17 after 4 quick turnovers to start the second quarter. Zach Edey at the end of the second quarter, 16 points, 7 for 7 from the field. Santi Aldama, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the field. Jock Landale, 13 points.
Oh my god!
For people listening, for like common NBA fans, you might not even know who 2 out of the 3 players are who I just listed: Edie, Aldama, and Jock Landale.
Jock Landale's a goat.
But the whole point is that these are not top tier players.
No,
and they are
Absolutely
cooking us early on in the second quarter.
Yeah, call our defense hometown buffet because anyone can eat playing against our defense. Anyone can have a career night. I think we text that.
We are, yeah.
We're
Cam Spencer, dude.
Yeah.
He looked good
RT,
too.
we're not even there yet.
Let's hear the rest.
Man.
Grizzlies shot 54% in the second quarter, or in the first half. 28 for 52. Out of the 28 made field goals, 25 were off of assists. The Kings, on the other hand, 17 made field goals on 39. Out of 39 shots, 12 were assisted. 7 3-pointers. They were able to get 23 open looks. Kings were only able to shoot 14 threes. By the end of the first half, Kings had 19 bench points. Grizzlies had 31. 38 points out of their 75 were scored in the paint, and they only turned over the ball twice. And also, to make things worse, the Grizzlies had 23 rebounds, and the Kings only had 14 in the first half. All right, RT.
That's a lot.
That was
it looked like a lot to a little in every stat line, and it just reflected in the score tonight.
RT. We were down 28 at half.
That's why it was reflected that way.
Didn't even get to 50. 47 points.
Yeah.
Down 28.
Garbage.
What happened to our team, man? What happened to our team?
There's no
I
heart.
know.
And then it just got
The
worse.
owner.
And then it just got worse. The third quarter, we go from 28 down to 37 down. And then from 37 in the fourth quarter, it got up to 48 at one point. And then we cut it to 41, and that's the game.
Might be the worst basketball performance I've ever seen. Out of a defense, might be the worst I've ever seen.
That was, for those that watched the entire game, welcome to the Kang Gang pod.
Welcome to the Kang Gang in general. It's not about a podcast. It's the Kang Gang in general.
Yeah,
it
welcome
is
to the
just
Kang
filled with Kangs-like behavior. I always say this to my friends. I'm like, whenever the Kings do stupid stuff and they lose in stupid ways, it's Kangs-like behavior. And that's why we're called the Kang Gang, because we praise and laugh at Kangs-like behavior. My God.
I remember 3 years ago when we were putting the whole NBA world on notice. We're doing it again. But
For the wrong reason.
reasons. Like, everyone is making content. Everyone is seeing what's happening in Sacramento, and everyone has the same, like, they understand. Like, everyone says they feel for Kings fans because we all had something that was working, and 3 years later, it's this, and it's just like, it's not just like everyone. I feel like the NBA is rooting for us. Like every fan base feels for the Kings. We were one of the most fun teams to watch 3 years ago. Every fan of every other team could probably say, like, outside of them, like, the Kings were the League Pass team of the year that year.
Yeah, by far.
Everyone wanted us to continue.
2 All-NBA players. Yeah,
we were so fun, and now we're 3-13, and De'Aaron Fox on the Spurs in his 3 games back has won 3 games.
Yeah. Just pitiful effort by our guys. And it's not, I like to go back and think, when we were won 17 games and got Tyreek Evans, like, at least we had some guys with fight. We had Kmart, Nocioni, Bano. Like, we had fun guys to watch. We're just watching some old vets that are washed, except my goat Brody. He's great. But some older guys in DeRozan and some people that don't want to be here. And it's like, that's hard to watch. Samuel Dallenberg, Bano, they all wanted to play for Sac. They were all energy guys. So that was a more fun tank to watch than this. This is just a disaster. And it's embarrassing because we have guys that are capable of winning and guys that are capable of putting up numbers that just don't give effort for us. Like, you want to be able to talk about your team with pride, and you want to be like, oh, they wear the Kings jersey, they represent Sacramento. Like, we don't rep these guys. Like, they don't have the fight that the Kings fans have and have had in recent years. So I don't understand. Like, I'm at a loss for words. I'm frustrated. I'm mad. I'm upset. Not only because I'm upset, but just not only because of the taste of victory that we had, a couple years ago, but just how much effort we're getting. Like, that's how bad it's been. And the only thing keeping me afloat is the top 3 pick.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing keeping me afloat.
I have a question for you guys. 3-13 start, one of the worst starts in Kings franchise history. Is first time head coach Doug Christie in the hot seat right now.
I don't even that's not even a thought in my head right now. Like
I feel like it has to start now because
this roster construction needs to.
But you also have to think of the people that make the decisions. Like, we saw after a winning record start last season, or when was Mike Brown fired? What was the record?
No, we were under 500.
We were just slightly under 500.
No, we were like 6 games under 500.
I can't remember what we were. Oh, and then we won the winning streak.
But what's the firing going to do? That doesn't move the needle. I know.
I'm just curious. Like, do you think? I know it's not a needle mover because the guy that would replace Doug would be Mike Woodson, which I don't want. I'm just curious if you guys think if you're looking at from an optics point of view, do you think they're going to put some blame on Doug? Or
they shouldn't. And I think the fans would dislike them even more if they did that. So I highly doubt that they will.
I hope we don't get rid of
And I hope they don't.
I think another thing, too, is what the hell is the coaching portal out there, right? Like, who is going to wants to come hire be a coach for the Kings? Who are they going to hire if they fire Doug? There's not a lot of options.
Yeah, a coach would want to come in after this current roster is gone. You know,
once they know what pick we have.
I mean, unless like somehow Chris Paul magically retires and he becomes the head coach, you know.
So the Clippers are playing. It's looking like it.
The right time to make a coaching change is the offseason, is during the draft. When a coach comes in knowing the young players he has and can uplift the guys. That's the right time. I would be so upset if we fired Doug right now.
I hope we don't get that news soon.
I hope we don't.
That would be so disrespectful.
I hope we get a DeMar DeRozan.
It's not his fault.
I hope we get a DeRozan buyout notification, a Levine trade notification. Like that's like I go to bed dreaming of that. I go to bed dreaming of waking up to a Shams notification of Zach Levine being traded or DeMar DeRozan being traded. That's literally what I go. I literally pray to the heavens for that every day.
Well, speaking of Shams notifications, we did get one today. Domantas Sabonis will be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks after a partially torn, was it meniscus? Mm-hmm. I think it was meniscus, which is not good.
It's not good.
But that does mean more minutes for the young guys. Obviously, we hate to see Domantas Sabonis out because that guy has given his all to this team with his time here. The longest tenured King on the roster, by the way, has given his all every single game, and he probably hates that he's injured right now. But
yeah.
How are you guys feeling with no Sabonis for at least a month?
Max look great, so I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're cooked in terms of our record, but if that means giving Maxime Reynaud more minutes, I'm all for it because he looked great tonight. Drew Eubanks just does not have it as a starting center, and you got to put some of your eggs into developing Maxime Reynaud. Obviously, he'll be there as the starter. Eubanks is going to be the starter for a while. Well, I think we can all agree. But if this franchise was smart, and we love the eulogy.
He had some great floaters tonight.
He did have some.
He's adding to his offensive bag every game.
I like the eulogy, but if we're being realistic, is he going to be our long-term starter for this team?
Nope.
No.
He will for the next month.
Well, he will be for the next month, though, but it's the short term.
Yes, he's not the long term. Yeah.
He's not the long term, and the long term is Maxime Reynaud
and Dylan Cardwell.
The double major man from Stanford.
Dylan Cardwell's been just in Stockton, right?
Dude, he had a top 10 play last night.
He hasn't gone. Yeah, he hasn't.
He had an insane block.
I would love to see him on the bench.
I envision a recall soon.
Just for vibes, because that guy is the happiest NBA player of all time. I think he looks so happy. But
attach Drew into a trade and then have Max and Dylan be your front court, your two centers.
I love it.
I like it.
Double big.
I like it. That's the only way you learn. That's the best experience you get. You're going to thrown out there.
Yeah, you're going to. I mean, we're not with that lineup. We're not expecting to win much. We're just hoping to get these guys as much experience.
And look how much Max has grown in his limited time.
Because I honestly, as the second round pick, I was like, I don't know how much time he's going to get this year, but he's actually getting more than I expected. Yeah, and I love it.
Right.
Yeah, those 12 points, and it was efficient too. 6.
I'll take it, man.
Good, man. His touch looks good.
Yeah, he could finish around the rim pretty well.
His touch.
Woo!
Looks good.
So, guys, we play. It doesn't get easier. We play Denver on Saturday.
Yes!
Man. Yeah, and
another loss.
We've been getting a lot of, people have been like consoling with the Kings about our schedule because like everyone has seen it and they're like, man, the Kings had like no breaks,
No favors.
and it really doesn't lighten up till like January, which is crazy. So.
And then we go back to it with playing all the best teams on the East on the road,
exactly.
dude. Like,
So-
what?
Yeah, so the Kings.
That's crazy, man.
But I don't know. The schedule's like it's not. It's tough, but it's not.
That's just how the NBA is.
It's
though.
not an excuse.
The
You got to
NBA
play who's
is
next
just
on the
good.
schedule.
That's just
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
NBA is good,
Exactly.
but
Yikes.
3-13. So we're gonna be 3-14 by Saturday.
Then we play Minnesota on Monday.
3-15.
Then we play Phoenix on Wednesday.
Cup game 2. Phoenix has been looking pretty good. Probably 3-16.
And then we finish with another cup game on Friday while we play at Utah on the road.
So that one's the toss-up. Because Utah, we did beat them. That's one of our 3 wins.
But that's going to be without Sabonis, though.
Exactly.
And Utah's a really big team. Utah's got some tall dudes.
So that's gonna be.
Laurie might have 40 on us.
So in a 20 game, yeah, you're right. Laurie's been putting up massive numbers.
And then we finish off by playing the Grizzlies at home.
Yeah, so in like a 20 to 21 game outlook, we'll probably finish with at most 5 wins. Do we agree on that? So 5-16 best case scenario.
Yeah, I think so.
I
I agree. I think the last 2 games might be the odds that are favorable at this point.
Yeah, I do not mind the record at all. I just want to see Keegan he led the team in minutes tonight. I would like to see that going forward. I would love to see Maxime keep getting that like 15. Can you pull up how many minutes he had? Because
Yeah, dude.
I also want to see it in non-garbage time. I just want to see him part of the rotation.
Yeah.
Because Dario Saric, the guy we traded for Valanciunas, that guy is
Another
just-
DMP?
I mean, he's been collecting DNPs.
Yeah. Good move, Scott.
He's 21. Maxime had 21 minutes.
Also, I'm honestly pretty shocked about this. Devin Carter, this was a great time for him to get some minutes. Another DNP.
That's wild.
Like,
I don't understand.
what are we trying to do with that?
I mean, Devin Carter's cheeks, but like to be like when I watch these games, I'm literally just paying attention to Max and Keegan and the young guys. Like like I said, Keegan's captain of the rebuild. He is captain of the rebuild, 25 years old, going to be the face of this team once these bum vets are out the door. Keegan Murray is going to be the captain of this rebuild. So those are the guys I'm watching. Those are the guys I'm watching. I'm trying to look ahead because if I live too much in the moment, if I live too much for these 40-point blowouts against these trash teams, I'm going to get upset, and I'm not going to let it affect my psyche. My therapist said, Johnny, you got to lock in. You got to look at the long road, right? My therapist said that. And I'm looking at the top 3 pick. I'm looking at our young guys. Do we have a star young guy? Not necessarily, but we got Keegan Murray. We got Keegan Murray, who's 25 years old. We have him long term, who still has a lot of potential to grow. You don't hit your prime till 29, 30 years old. So I'm looking at those guys, and I'm like, this is the future. And that's what's keeping me going.
yeah, like when we're down 37 in the third quarter, I'm like, great, now the young guys get to play.
Exactly. We
So-
look forward to that.
Like watching that fourth quarter was actually enjoyable because it's all the guys that we're excited to see because we're going to get used to seeing them a lot. So we want them to develop now so that they're better by next year. So
I agree.
Well said, Jono. And shouts out to your therapist.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny's
keeping
therapist.
your head on your shoulders. I like that.
I mean, the Kings put me through a lot of mental trauma. So, yeah, I mean, it's necessary.
It is. Shouts out BetterHelp.
Yeah, shout out to if you made it. Yeah, if
Shout
you
out
made
all
it,
minds.
yeah, if you made it to this far in the video, comment how amazing Johnny's therapist is, and
Hashtag Johnny's therapist.
yeah, hashtag Johnny's therapist. That's gonna be our comment this week for this episode.
Kings caused me a lot of mental health trauma.
I mean, we've all
We all suffer through it.
Yeah.
We all suffer through it.
Yeah.
But
Are we going to continue the? Oh wait, I can't believe I forgot to mention this early on in the episode. Out of the 8 losses in a row, all of them have been double-digit losses. Are we going to keep the streak? Are we going to keep the streak going? Are we going to keep the streak going against Denver? Is it going to be a double-digit loss? Is it going to be another blowout? It's on the road.
I feel like it's going to be like the Thunder game. We're going to keep it close, and then in the fourth quarter, they're going to break away, and we lose by like 11 or something.
So,
I like that.
But I think it's going to be a close game up until like the middle of the third, and then the Thunder are just going to maintain a lead and then end it with between a 10 to 15-point loss.
I think you're on the money there. Also, we have to do the Jokic prediction because Jokic against that Clippers game, I know it was a couple games ago, but the way that guy was scoring the ball, he's getting a triple-double almost every game. But are we going to make him a shooter and just let him drop 50? Because honestly, as an NBA fan, watching a Jokic career night could be very much in store without Sabonis out there.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna be able to do whatever he wants.
my prediction for Sabonis, for Nikola Jokic, I'm thinking 41 points,
Okay.
13 rebounds, 8 assists.
Okay.
41, 13, and 8.
Okay. I'll go next. I'll go 36 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists.
Wait, maybe he won't even score that much because he's probably not going to play the 4.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
I
Johnny.
already said it. 35, 12, and 9. He's gonna flirt with a triple double.
Okay.
Alert. Okay.
Because he's not gonna be on the court in the fourth quarter.
So now we just have to root for the Kings to keep it close enough so Jokic can play the 4.
I mean, every game I watch, just like raise the trade value, lose the game. Because I want a top 3 pick.
Exactly.
I want a top 3 pick, but I want Kings fans happy, and I know a top 3 pick is gonna make this fan base happy.
Just go get a top pick and
Everything
acting
will
like
turn
a clown.
And Vivek needs to apologize.
Best song ever.
Man, our songs have been.
They've been money.
Dude, money.
Dude, we might just need to release like
An EP.
minute-long EPs of our.
I'm down.
Imagine we dropped an 8-song EP for the 8 loss streak.
Ooh.
It might be more because we'll be adding to the
know.
long
Yeah,
list.
we need to-
streak.
we gotta keep it going.
Denver's, get ready for the Denver.
I mean,
Denver
listen,
song.
guys, we're not too far off from
History.
history. We are not too far off.
It could really happen, and we could be talking about it on a podcast. When it happened last, we didn't have this platform, but now we do.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this ride because this is a season we will never forget.
Absolutely.
We will never forget.
You got to go through this pain with somebody. And I'm so happy I'm able to go through the pain with you guys and talk about this terrible, terrible team, this messy team that we have. Because, we're going to cheer for them when they're good. But we're also going to criticize them as we should when they're bad. And they're bad right now.
Yeah,
they are bad. I've been a Kings fan my whole life. And this is the first time I watched. I'm like, what is going on with this team? But we own our pick this year, and that's the only thing keeping me afloat.
There we go. But I agree with Johnny, man. Wouldn't want to do this with 2 other people in this room, and this is it's a blessing. I want to say huge. We are thankful to have all these amazing connections, and we're just gonna keep going, man. Like we're here to do this for the Brody and for all of his fans. We're here to do this for people that love the Kings. Family, friends, whatever the hell it is, right? Strangers that love our podcast. We do it for them. Mm-hmm. And you know what? If other people join and see this too, and they become fans too, we're just going to take this to the moon because you know what? Even though we're losing a lot, we're putting in more effort for content. That's
Absolutely.
What matters.
And we are a fan-focused podcast, right? So in the comments, leave a comment, criticize the team. We're a community. Because we know how painful it is for you as a fan, because we are those fans. So use us as a platform to let out your emotions, to have a discussion about basketball, where this team should go, because we're just as lost as you are, right? We want this team to succeed, but we also want to hear your comments on what you think should change.
Because there's a lot that needs to change.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but 2 episodes ago, I placed this number 1 here because I was subconsciously putting it out there that we're going to get the number 1 pick. So, what's the date today, RT?
Today's date is November 20th.
It is November 20th.
2025, by the way.
It is November 20th, 2025. The Kings are 3-13. I'm putting it out there. The Kings will get the 2026 first overall draft pick.
Oh, my God.
Mark my words. I'm going to clip this, and I'm going to post it when we get it. Good night. Or actually, good morning, because it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. Wait. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
I think we're going to get the 3rd pick because the NBA doesn't like us that much.
No, we're getting the first.
Woo!
I do have a foam finger that has 3 on it. We're not putting that out there. We want the number 1.
The NBA doesn't want us to get it.
Or 2, maybe. I don't know.
We're getting it.
The NBA doesn't
I
want us to get it.
believe, trust.
You know what? I'm
Trust.
sitting on the couch with the guys. Johnny, don't say that we're going to get the 3rd pick. I just did that spiel for nothing.
I just want a top 3 pick.
We're getting the 1. RT, what are we getting?
Number 1.
Thank you.
Dylan P. Dylan P.
Another guard?
Dylan P.
You know what?
They're all gonna be
Listen,
gone.
a guard, they're all going to be gone, though.
Our team's
So
gonna
it
be
doesn't
gone. It's
matter.
gonna be Keegan Murray and Max on our roster.
And Neek.
We're gonna have no guards unless we trade for one.
I was watching this guy. I forget his name. I think it's AM Hoops. He was saying he thinks DP is number 1 too.
I think he's
He
legit.
is. He's him. Both sides of the floor. He's a great defender too.
Yeah.
Is he? And he's 6'6", right?
Yeah, I want DP. I want to get DP'd really bad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What? I want
Whoa.
I want DP really bad.
Okay, Jono. Okay, now that me and RT are sitting on the same couch with you, you can't be saying DP, all right? You can't be saying DP.
DP.
You heard what he said.
I did hear it. I did hear that.